Hello and welcome to video 4 out of 100 of the Digital Marketing Launchpad, a course that I have been creating for all working professionals, business owners who want to extract maximum profit out of their business, out of their careers using digital marketing. There is so much to cover about digital marketing that it literally needed 100 video program. If you are new here, make sure to start watching the content right from the first video, but watch this video first so that you understand how do you turn strangers into raving fans. Now, why is this important is because what if I tell you that in the last 6 8 months, 1 year, there have been so many products that you've purchased which you probably did not need, which you probably never knew the brands of, but you ended up making these purchases because you were influenced very strongly to make those purchases. Now, you may think that I'm saying something which is absolutely preposterous. This is not how life works. But by the end of this video, I'm going to prove to you that digital marketers and businesses have come up with a model, have come up with a tool, have come up with an idea that is so powerful that it helps them make business of millions of dollars all across the world every day. This is the most powerful strategy about digital marketing, so you definitely don't want to miss out on this. And this strategy is called funnels. Marketing funnels is an extremely powerful strategy which businesses and marketeers and advertisers are using day in and day out to influence customers, to educate customers, and they are using it in such a powerful way that consumers and customers all across the world are making purchases day in and day out, getting influenced through these funnels, and they don't even know that. And if you want to create your career in digital marketing, or if you want to progress ahead and implement digital marketing in your business or in the company where you're working in a flawless manner, it is impossible for you to do so without understanding the impact and how to implement funnels in the right way. If you're new here, hello and welcome to Digital Marketing Launchpad, a course which I'm creating to help you understand everything that you need to know about digital marketing, understand the universe of digital marketing, understand every small bit and pieces of digital marketing, so that by the end of it all, when all these 100 videos are ready, a course which is easily worth $200 or maybe even 20,000 Indian rupees is being offered to you for free so that you can implement it in your business, your career, and grow ahead and make a lot of success and money out of this. Who am I? Hi, I'm Manish Ahuja. I am from Mumbai, India. I'm born in a Sindhi business family. My formal education was Bachelor of Management Studies in Finance and Master of Financial Management. But when I started my own businesses, I understood that businesses cannot function, businesses cannot survive, businesses cannot exist without the right marketing. And I was super passionate about wanting to get into businesses. I got into the coaching business and I have been doing content marketing right from 2018. And now I feel absolutely ready to consolidate all my knowledge and offer it to you on the platter through this course. If you are absolutely serious about your learning, make sure to follow me across social media because I create exclusive content for every social media platform. So, yes, I am active on Instagram, I'm active on LinkedIn, I'm also active on, I share a lot of my content on my WhatsApp, Telegram groups and channels. You'll find links to everything in the show notes of this episode. So make sure to go ahead and click all the links and connect with me all across social media. But let's come back to the whole concept of funnels, and let me tell you why exactly is funnel such a powerful tool that companies are using to generate a lot of revenue, and how exactly does a marketing funnel work? What exactly is a marketing funnel? Let me first give you a bird's eye view and help you understand what exactly is a funnel. So, if you are to go online and check for a marketing funnel, one of the most popular funnels that you'll come across is AIDA funnel, AIDA funnel. But I like to look at it as AIDA plus R funnel, and I'm going to explain to you exactly why. Because if you are a business owner, if you are a marketer, your job is not just to get a person or a stranger go from becoming a stranger to a customer. As I said, the real winner in the game of business is somebody who ends up creating a lot of fans. So, how do you do that? Is by using the AIDA plus R funnel. But what exactly is AIDA plus R funnel? Let's start talking about it one step at a time. The A in AIDA stands for attention. Today, we are living in such an attention starved world that just grabbing attention of a stranger is one of the most important things. And how are brands doing that? Well, take a guess, by creating a lot of content. You probably are watching me for the first time on this video because the thumbnail, the title, it ended up grabbing your attention, or maybe this particular video was sent to you by somebody, or you were just searching and from all the search results you ended up choosing to watch this video, and you're still here. You already given me 5.5 minutes of your time, which I'm extremely grateful for. I have your attention. Once you have the attention of a customer, I'll tell you what, the best way to look at this is think about a product that you've purchased recently. How did you discover them? You discovered them, or the brand got your attention, and once they had your attention, they helped you convert that attention into intention or interest. Now, what exactly does this mean? Let's say you want to buy a shoe. You are in the market for buying a shoe. You check website of one particular company, but social media and digital marketing experts know how to get customers or how to get people who are interested to buy a shoe of X brand. They start seeing ads of every other shoe brand, so that you, once they grab your attention, then they start to get you to get into the intention or interest of buying a particular shoe of a particular brand. You may end up liking the colorway of the shoe, or you may end up liking the design of the shoe, or you may end up liking the bonus or the offer of the shoe. That is how they get you into the interest or intention of buying a shoe. Then they bring you to a place of making a decision. Yes, I want to buy the shoe from this brand, or no, I don't want to buy a shoe from this brand. That decision is extremely important, but that decision does not lead to revenue. That decision does not lead to business. That decision leads to the next step, which is the most important step, which is for a consumer, for a visitor to take action and actually make the purchase. Understand this. Look at it from a movie's point of view. The moment a trailer of a movie is released, you get the attention of the movie. They get your attention. You understand, oh, this sounds like an interesting movie. They have your attention. Now they'll come up with more promos, or maybe they'll release songs if we are talking about a Hindi movie or an Indian movie, because songs are a very strong and integral part of an Indian movie. Or otherwise, they'll come up with a lot of clips about the movie. They'll come up with a lot of they'll get your intention and interest extremely high about this movie. When the movie is about to release a week or so before the release date, you'll see that the stars and the directors and the crew of the movie start doing a lot of interviews, a lot of podcasts. When you consume these podcast episodes or clips that get shared on social media, that is when you get very strongly influence towards making a decision that yes, I definitely want to watch this movie over the weekend. But the action is for you to go ahead and buy the ticket, go to the cinema hall, and actually watch the movie. So, action is the most important aspect. But do you realize you would not have taken the action until you made a decision? You would not have made the decision until you got into the right intention or interest about the product or the brand or the movie. And interest would have never gotten generated, intention would have never gotten generated unless and until they had your attention. However, this is the IDA model: attention, intention or interest, decision and action. But as I told you, according to me, the reason why a stranger becomes a raving fan is because of the fifth aspect of this particular funnel, which is a repeat purchase or a referral. By you making one particular purchase, but if you don't go back to making a purchase from the same brand again, what happens is today brands are pumping in a lot of money in ads. Today they are pumping in a lot of money in customer acquisition. And if you are taking digital marketing seriously, if you are giving me 9 minutes of your time, it means that you are absolutely serious about digital marketing. Your job does not end at getting a person to purchase a particular product. It is very important for you to build a relationship with them that makes them repeat purchasing or come back to your same brand and keep purchasing and become a loyal customer, and also become a customer that refers your products to everybody in their circle of influence. That is a marketing funnel. Now, imagine this. Now that you've understood what exactly is a marketing funnel, this is how brands are converting strangers into raving fans. But if you want to know more about digital marketing and just don't want to get stuck with all the information that I'm giving you on these videos, go ahead and scan this QR code and become a part of MrEmogical Exclusive, my newsletter community, where I give you a lot more information, access to a lot of information, videos, scripts, emails, meetings, exclusive meetings that never get shared on social media. And if you want access to all of this behind the scenes content, exclusive content, go ahead and scan the QR code or go and click the link or type the link that you see on your screen right now. You can also find the link to join Mr. Emojical Exclusive in the show notes or the description of this episode. Moving on, in every video, because AI has now become such an integral part of our life, it is very important for you to understand what is going to be the impact of artificial intelligence in digital marketing. If you want to create a marketing funnel, if you want to refine a marketing funnel of one of your clients or the company that you're working for, and let me tell you, AI is an absolute blessing. Once you understand that you are not getting multiple people to get attention, get the attention, you can create content which gets you a lot of attention. Or you have a lot of subscribers on social media, but they are not showing the intention or interest to get to know more about your products. So, what kind of content do you create? What kind of engagement activities do you do with that particular set of subscribers? How do you get them to make a decision? How do you get them to take actions? And how do you get them to refer? All of these things, the more information you have, the more clarity you have about your brand, about your product, it becomes easier using artificial intelligence. And how does that happen? I'm going to reveal everything that I know in future episodes. So make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, because this is just episode 4. There are 96 episodes more to come. So go ahead and subscribe, and that is where you'll get more information. And for now, just take my word on face value that artificial intelligence has only made the world of digital marketing and marketing funnels an absolute delight. Okay? In the next video, I'm going to talk to you about the science behind campaigns that go viral. Now, everything about digital marketing is spoken about in form of a campaign. If you look at it from a very careful point of view, digital marketing launchpad is nothing but a campaign for my personal brand, which is MrEmogical. I am creating a campaign of 100 videos that will end up talking to my customers, my target audience, my community, and teach them everything about social media, digital marketing. That is one of my campaigns. But what exactly is the science behind campaigns that go viral? I'm going to deep dive in that episode, and you definitely don't want to miss out on that. So make sure that you're subscribed. And before we meet again, if you have any questions about whatever I've told you about the IDA funnel, about the importance of repeat or referrals, drop them in the comments below. If you have any feedback for me, please make sure that you drop the feedback, because your feedback will allow me to serve you better in the future episodes. Share this with somebody who you know is putting in a lot of effort in digital marketing, but they probably don't know about the marketing funnel concept, or even if they do, they don't know about the referral or the repeat purchase concept, because that's an absolute game changer in business. Come back for the next video. If you've found something really interesting, I want you to go ahead and create some piece of content, maybe a LinkedIn post, maybe a blog post, maybe a short form video on Instagram, LinkedIn, or YouTube, or TikTok, or wherever you are creating any sort of content. Do not forget to tag me. I'll be more than happy to watch your content, engage with it, and if I really like it, I'll be more than happy to amplify it and share it with my social media following. Which also means, if you want to know how is my personal brand growing, you should absolutely go ahead and subscribe and follow MrEmogical across all social media platforms. You can see the links on about platforms where I'm active on the bottom right of your screen. I can't wait to connect with you on all social media platforms. I'll now see you soon in the next video. Until then, take good care of yourselves. Keep going, keep growing.